welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick with the City of Hampton, and today we are going to tease out a love of books from you. My guests are from the Mayor's Book Club and Healthy Families, Sandra Chong and Antonette Edwards. Welcome.
Thank you.
Good morning.
You guys work on this pretty much all year with books and with the Mayor's Book Club, but in the fall you do a special book event. You want to tell us about that?
Sure. This will be our third annual Mayor's Book Club. Last year it was Book Swap. We've decided to switch the name, and this year it's Book Fest. It is an event. The mission of this event is to build home libraries and promote literacy. So the idea came about in brainstorming with the team that we could create an event where adults can look for books, children can look for books, and we can get them all excited at the same time. That if we could get adults excited about reading at the same time that children are doing it, that we could really help promote literacy and build home libraries. So we do this event every year, like you said, in the fall. We have made some changes. In addition to changing the name, we've changed locations this year. So this year we're at 331 Big Bethel Road, which is the old Francis Mallory Elementary School. It's now Mallory Head Start. So we have that big field there, and it's going to be amazing.
And you might probably have a rain location.
Yeah.
Which is nice. So it fits, first of all, it's a big expansion of what you do, because what you do is typically, tell me if I'm wrong, but pre-K, kindergartners, and first graders, and building their love of reading. So this then would serve the older kids. So maybe you sparked it here, but they don't have the resources to have their own library,
right,
because this one only grows so far for little kids. So it helps them, it helps, even your older teens, your adults. It's a really good idea. It's a big expansion of your job, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It really is. But the reason we thought it was a necessary expansion is that, again, our program only goes to first grade, so we miss those older levels. But in that brainstorming process of trying to come up with something, we were thinking about how if we could just get older kids and adults, it was that connection of how do we get children to want to read. And we're going, like you said, we go into the schools 10 months out of the year with our book of the month. But how could we get them super excited? And just that thought process of we could pull in the older kids at this event, we could get parents, and just make it fun. And so Antonette's actually been very helpful with helping to create games and activities. So in the past, Book Swap was you bring your books, and we have thousands of books that you can pick up while you're there. Now we've added, there's free food, there's games that have prizes, and the majority of them are literacy based. So that whole, we're going to get them learning, and they're just having a blast.
So it's not just shopping, it's a whole festival built around literacy and reading and enjoying.
Yes.
And
then we also, as Sandra said, we wanted to include the older children or teens. And so I reached out to the 100 Black Men of Virginia Peninsula, and then also our Office in Youth and Young Adults. So just like you're saying, if the young people see the teens, they will be encouraged, in reading.
Right, because little kids will model their parents.
Correct.
But older kids will model kids who are a little older than them.
Right. And so we encourage them to tell their classmates to come out. It's cool. We're going to have a great time. We're going to have a DJ. Food. We all love food.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And the games are like old school games. I call them old school. We're doing what we call our Soul Train reading, where they have the title of the book. They have to guess. We're going to give them some clues, and then they have to put the author or the name of the book.
Oh, cool.
We're also doing a book walk, like a cake walk. We're doing a book walk.
Oh, how fun.
And so if they win, they're winning a book and a big it's a nice gift. So yeah, it's family fun. It's going to be awesome. It really is.
That is great. Okay, so you've got all this fun stuff. You've got literally thousands of books.
Yes.
And again, tell us the place, the date, and the time.
So it's at 331 Big Bethel Road. It is September 9th from 9 to 2. And it's a completely free event. There is no charge for anything at the event. Like you said, we have thousands of books. We're bringing out 3,500 books this year.
Yeah.
And there is no limit to the number of books families can take. They take whatever they would like to have for their homes.
That is awesome. Now, how do you get the books?
We do a book drive. We do a book drive once a year. We used to do it twice a year, but now we get such a turnout that we did it once a year, and then we just have it open. Our office is open to drop by at 331 Big Bethel, drop by books anytime. And the History Museum is also collecting for us this year.
Yeah.
That is so good because, you know, I love books, but you can only get so many in your house, and there's only a few that I'm going to reread. So it's nice to be able to share that with people, and especially kids. You know, they read those, you know, series, and then it's just sitting there, and there's a whole bunch of them. So getting those back into circulation can be fun for so many people.
Yes, and I also, we were talking to a teen the other day, and he, in that phone, and and I asked him, we asked him how often does he read? And he said he doesn't. And so for us, or for me, it's just if you read an article, or just nowadays teens are just in the screen. And if they get out the screen and read a book, or like I said, a magazine or article, to me it just warms my heart.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good to see. All right, was there anything you want to add before we close?
Just come out and see us that day. It's going to be an amazing event. We have about 20 community partners, youth and young adult, that Antonette had mentioned will be there, but we have Bluebird Gap Farm, the History Museum, the Mariners Museum. We will have, it's nearly 20. I think we're at 20 at this point, vendors that will be there.
And then we have, I'm sorry,
No,
and then
go
we will
ahead.
have Touch a Truck.
Oh,
So,
that's
yes,
right. Yes,
that's
we'll
gonna
have
be
two
huge.
touch a truck stations, one with first responders, and then Public Works has been amazing to set up a whole nother touch a truck where they'll be bringing at least 3 vehicles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like so much
It's going to
fun.
be huge.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, that's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. I hope you will show up, because what is better than free books, free food, free prizes, free games? The whole family will love it.